So I have a question for people that would identify as economically literate. Do you consider yourself someone that understands economics in any fashion? A lot of Republicans like to pretend that they do. But I want to ask you a question. If someone asked you, well, let's just say this. If someone forced you to give them money via taxes, and then you found out that they were just sitting on the money and weren't using it, would you be happy about that? Is that fiscal responsibility? They took more than they should have from you. But Republicans like to pretend that budget surpluses are fiscally responsible. I'm sorry, but a budget surplus is not fiscally responsible. It is by definition fiscally unresponsible, irresponsible. They are taking more money than they need to from you and doing nothing with it. Now, meanwhile, there's plenty of problems going on where they could be spending that money, fixing potholes, fixing plumbing infrastructure, etc. So let's check out this Washington Post article that is trying to bring economics to the forefront of the culture war. Surplus in Texas, deficit in California could inflame Washington debate. Now, is a deficit necessarily good? No. But is a deficit necessarily bad? Also no. Is a surplus necessarily good? Absolutely not. And is a surplus necessarily bad? Yes. So therefore, I would rather the government have a deficit than a surplus. Especially, look at what's going on in Texas. Power outages every winter. Potholes all over the place. Plumbing infrastructure destroyed, electricity infrastructure destroyed, and they're sitting on a fat pile of cash that they took from you? Is that fiscally responsible? Just waiting for whatever next budget bill or whatever they're going to pass to give that free money to their corporate donors. Two of the country's biggest states revealed starkly different fiscal pictures this week, with California's leaders saying years of record surpluses are over. Even as Texas officials gloated about their historic surfeit of cash. California Governor Gavin Newsom revealed a $2.5 billion deficit as he unveiled his preliminary budget proposal for the state of Tuesday, a dramatic reversal from a massive $100 billion surplus the state forecasted just last year. So, once again, what happened to that money? Now, I don't live in California. I'm not going to pretend that I know everything that California has been doing. I don't live there. I don't pay attention to that. But what happened to that money? Was it used to expand the water supply that is very rapidly dwindling in California? Maybe, I don't know. Was it used to fix the infrastructure at all? I don't know. I don't live there. What happened to it? That's what I want to know. In the same instance that I want to know what's going to happen to the Texas surplus. You know, I'm sick and tired of these fucking whiny Republicans who pretend that they know economics. They're fiscally literate. I'm a fiscally responsive American. Once again, if you found out that the mafia who's shaking you down took your money and is just sitting on it, I don't know, man. If I'm going to pay taxes into a system, I want those tax dollars to be used to benefit me in some fashion. And the government sitting on the money while they write legislation to give it to their corporate friends, that's not helping me. So once again, I would rather the government have a deficit than a surplus. Now, obviously, the ideal scenario would be you write a budget and you follow the budget. I don't know why that's so difficult for a lot of these states, but hey, whatever. He blamed the heavy reliance on taxing high-income residents and stock market earnings that have tumbled. In some cases dramatically, as the tech sector struggled of late. We're talking about Gavin Newsom here. If you ask why California, what more evidence do you need than that? Newsom said in a news conference in Sacramento. In Austin, meanwhile, Texas Governor Greg Abbott told lawmakers that he had never been more excited at the opening of a new legislative session because of the record $33 billion surplus that the state is projecting. Now, once again, $33 billion of money that they essentially stole from you and they're not going to do anything with. So we have two options here. Texas can use that money to fix their infrastructure, to fix the roads, to fix the plumbing, to fix the electricity grid, or they should give it all back to the citizens in the form of a stimulus check. Now, I personally believe that taxation, personally, should be avoided at all costs. That's my opinion. I think we should tax the rich, and poor people should get a fair shake. That's my opinion. Right? But again, poor people get taxed a lot. Poor people, oftentimes, taxes are a huge portion of the money that they wish they had. They see their paychecks, what's on there versus what they get afterward, and they're like, damn. So I say, hey, why not help average Texan workers and use this $33 billion surplus to give them all a stimulus check, a tax rebate? They got ripped off. If I'm a worker in Texas and I see that shit, they stole my money and they're doing nothing with it, I'd feel ripped the fuck off. I could have used that money on a new refrigerator. I could have used that money on a new appliance, a new stove. I could have used that money on groceries. Instead, it's sitting in the Texas Treasury just waiting for a bill to be written so that it can be given all away to their corporate ghoul friends. Not every state can say what we can say, Abbott boasted. As we sit here today with a budget surplus of $32.7 billion, California has a budget deficit of more than $20 billion. Like, now I know Americans are fucking stupid. Think about it. Americans are fucking stupid. So Americans, they believe that a budget surplus is a good thing? Really? Like, again, imagine being so fucking stupid that you think a budget surplus is good. That means they're taking more money than they're using from you. Wouldn't that money be better spent at the grocery store than it would be sitting in the coffers of the Texas government? I mean, come the fuck on. The divergent financial forecasts in California and Texas come at a time when political leaders in Washington are girding for battles over federal tax and budget policy. Now, again, Washington Post is a website owned by corporate mega oligarch Jeff Bezos, who loves when poor people fight over stupid made-up garbage. And so that's why this article is going to take a both sides approach. Republicans want to take your money and do nothing with it. Democrats want to take your money and do way more than they're asking with it. Now, you ask me what I would prefer. I would prefer Democrats taking money and doing way more than they asked for with it than Republicans taking my money and sitting on it. I'm just saying. Now, obviously, we should be able to write we have computers now, right? We don't need to do hand math anymore. We have computers. We should be able to write a budget and then follow the budget. I'm just saying, like, that should be possible. I don't know why that's not possible, but it should be. But the idea that Republicans are arguing economic policy in good faith is ridiculous. It's ridiculous fucking garbage. The idea that Republicans are going to enter a well-respected good faith debate with their colleagues on the other side of the aisle over fiscal policy. I mean, come on. Come on. Really? You think that? You think Republicans? You think these fucking corporate handout, trust fund baby, nepotism baby fucking party of the elites has your back? Come the fuck on. I mean, again, I know Americans are stupid, but are they that stupid? Maybe. Anyway, I don't care about what these fucking weirdos have to say. This is my opinion on the budget surplus thing. You're going to be seeing a lot of this shit. Whenever Republicans have any sort of power whatsoever, they love to pivot from culture war garbage to the fiscally responsible person in the room. That's what they love to do. They love to pretend to be fiscally responsible. But they never are. What did Trump do when he had all three branches of government? Tax cuts for the rich, baby. He increased the taxes on the poor, the workers in this country, and gave all that money to his rich friends. So I ask this once again. How stupid are Americans? Now, I know they're pretty fucking stupid. But can anyone actually in good faith explain to me why a budget surplus is good for anybody? I don't know. I feel like I should be able to ask for my money back. But hey, what do I know? I don't live in Texas either, so whatever. There you go. That's going to be a big thing, I guess, we're going to be talking about as we roll into the debt ceiling debacle. You know, it's just going to be a disaster. And they're going to pretend, you know, this is like the thing. The average American thinks that, like, Republicans are better on inflation. What? Like, Americans are so fucking stupid. They actually think Republicans are better on economic policies. That's how fucking stupid Americans are. So we'll see how this plays out in the court of public opinion. But in the court of public opinion, the judges are all fucking mental patients. So that's America, folks. I don't know what to say.